What is B-roll and how can it help your storytelling? Here's some B-roll. Oh, no, that's a wood roll. Yeah, no, that's a yoga roll. This one's going to be a serious video. B-roll gets its name from when there were often two crews using film. The first crew would gather footage to cover the main part of the narrative with sound, an interview usually. This was called the A-roll. The second crew at the same time would cover supporting shots without sound that would both mask the edit points and also add meaning to what was being talked about. This was called the B-roll. The term A-roll has quietly gone out of use, but B-roll has hung in there, and that's what we're talking about today. I think we should bring back the A-roll. You heard it here first. Anyway, ever watched a talking head video all the way through? It's possible, but it really needs to be good information, right? That's where B-roll comes in. Literally, this is where B-roll is coming in, like right now, live. Except that the B-roll must add to the meaning of the A-roll. I'm bringing it back. It can't just be some random footage. At its simplest, B-roll makes dry information tolerable. At its best, meaningful B-roll can elevate your storytelling into a filmic experience. The best way to think of B-roll is that it's like a layer cake in the edit, with your A-roll as the base layer and B-roll forming your icing. I'm quite hungry now. The simplest way to consistently get B-roll into your videos is to get an account with a stock video platform and learn how to match your content to the stock footage that adds meaning and context to your A-roll. I'm bringing it back. We've got a review of video blocks coming up, so make sure you're subscribed to get that. But it doesn't even have to be video. Shutterstock photos offer an even larger library of possible images that go into the really arcane, so that almost anything you can think of can be found to back up your A-roll. Go on, say it, you don't want to. Just make sure you add a bit of movement to those photos in the edit so they're not just slabs of concrete. And presto, you've got more B-roll. In the end though, nothing beats your own homegrown B-roll footage. So whatever's possible, think ahead to what you think needs to tell a story, and then make a shot list and save yourself brain space. We've got cake so far, but since we're making about talking head videos more interesting, it's appropriate that we cut to behind the scenes footage and show some shots like this as we go, but it's a little test you ought to try yourself. Here's that earlier line we made again using only stock photos. In the end though, nothing beats your own homegrown B-roll footage, so wherever possible, think ahead to what might help tell your story and then make a shot list to save yourself brain space. And here it is again, using only stock video. In the end though, nothing beats your own homegrown B-roll footage, so wherever possible, think ahead to what might help tell your story and then make a shot list to save yourself brain space. In the end though, nothing beats your own homegrown B-roll footage, so wherever possible, think ahead to what might help tell your story and then make a shot list to save yourself brain space. So there you go. Layer that cake, eat that cake, bring back A-roll. If you want to find out more ways to improve the quality of your videos, check out this video here. Or maybe check out this video all about getting used to watching yourself back on camera. Why not subscribe? Because these buttons don't just subscribe themselves, you know. If you're really into growing your channel, check out the link in the description. Join our VIP channel growth community and get invites to live events, weekly updates, but sometimes less.